Hello, this is Aitrick Ghosh, um, presenting you data science and business analysis task 5, where we will look at IPL data sheet. And the Indian Premier League is the biggest cricket league in the world, and at the same time, cricket is unofficially our national game. So we will try to figure out which team, which batsmen, which bowlers uh, did pretty well in this competition. So first we can check out the statistics of batsmen. Clearly Virat Kohli only playing for Royal Challengers Bangalore have maximum run. We can see like for Chennai Super Kings, Suresh Raina and MS Dhoni scored a lot. For Gujarat Lions, Suresh Raina. For Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan. For Royal Challengers Bangalore, we have lots of players who scored for who scored for a lot of runs for Royal Challengers Bangalore. Virat Kohli, Chris Gayle, David de Villiers. Uh, uh, so we can select these and check out which players contributed to which maximum. Uh, and these are the top 10 players who has maximum, who scored maximum runs in IPL. Uh, now, now the best thing in cricket is probably scoring 50 or scoring 100. So, so here we have top 10 players who has maximum number of 50 plus scores, and this is sorted according to average and according to strike rate. Surprisingly, MS Dhoni topping the chart, though he has decent number of 50 plus scores. So he topped the chart in both the average and strike rate, followed by Chris Gayle and Suresh Raina. And lower down we have Ajinkya Rahane with least strike rate and Gautam Gambhir with least average among the uh, top top 50 plus run hitter. So you can see Chris Gayle having 175 as the maximum run scored in the IPL of 175, and he has lots of centuries too. At the same time, David Warner too have many centuries. Virat Kohli too have a few centuries. Now we know in uh, the T20 league can be divided into uh, middle overs, power play overs, and obviously the dead overs. So you can check which players did well in those in those overs. So for in first 4 overs, you can see the you can see like the strike rate is all over the place. And the batting average is close to 15, 20. With AM Ahmed being an exception, but he's probably played one game, and he has a strike rate of 133, and he played only one game. Then Luke Ronchi have a proper strike rate leads strike rate, but at the same time he has scored 34 runs and batting average of 11.33. Oh yeah, so Brad Hayden has a good strike rate, but a batting average of 80. Um, uh, there is Bollinger, Adam Zampa. Then in the middle overs, you can see, check in the middle overs. Um, so in middle overs, you can see there is Andrew Simon, Morkel, Johnny Baristo, and also like here the strike rate come close to 130 and average slightly increases from 20 to 25 and 30 runs. Here the um, here people try to score more runs in a steady space, so we can see that. Uh, and finally, there is an anomaly of Iqbal Abdullah who played only one game, having a batting average of 88 and strike rate of 102, who significantly so he has a high batting average, but he didn't play many games. Now, in dead overs, Let's see what happens in the dead overs. In dead overs, we have AB de Villiers doing well, Yusuf Pathan, Johnny Baristo, Andy Russell. They have good average, means they have good strike rate, and proper batting average too. Uh, Cumulative batting average still there. Uh, at the same time, they have scored many runs till uh, scored many runs in those overs. Uh, yeah, so we can see the strike rate significantly increases to 150, 160, 170. Now for all overs, the AV de Villiers looks to be AB de Villiers looks to be like a perfect batsman with healthy strike rate and healthy batting average. Then we also have Chris Gill too with good strike rate and good batting average. Then we have David Warner. So the uh, better players who scored more runs and who scored more centuries falls into this category of having a batting average of about 30, 40 and a strike rate close to 140 and 150. Uh, okay, and there is Andre Russell who has a who has decent average and a good amount of runs and at the same time very high strike rate. Okay. Mm. Then the same part of the game is obviously bowling. Let's check that sheet too. So in bowling, Lashit Malinga, um, dismissed 188 players from Mumbai Indians. So like you can see for Chennai Super Kings, R. Ashwin, DJ Bravo, and Harbhajan Singh um, uh, have many dismissals. Then Kings 11 Punjab, Kochi Tuskers Kerala, Pune Warriors, Kolkata Knight Riders have Sunil Nareen, Umesh Yadav, Vinay Kumar. Uh, they did well for Kolkata Knight Riders. Okay. Uh, at the same time, you can see like which players give away extra runs. You can see like Rashid Malinga, DJ Bravo, Harbhajan Singh, Umesh Yadav. Even though it give away, especially Rashid Malinga and DJ Bravo, even though they give away many extra runs, they also are very clinical bowler. They took lots of wickets. So maybe holding on to them is maybe not punishing them for questioning them for giving extra runs because they make up they make it up in taking wickets. Now same you can see there we see which players dismissed how many players across all means for for a counter dismissal between 123 and 188. Lashit Malinga having a bowling average of 18 and bowling strike rate of 15, which is pretty great. And and then we have uh, like Piyush Chawla with a higher, even though he had taken many wickets, but his bowling average and bowling strike rate is not that great. Same goes for Harbhajan Singh, Ravi Ashwin too. We can also check in which overs in power play overs who did well. So we have Mustafa Mortaza with a bowling average of 59 and bowling strike rate of 28. Uh, and then we have Shoaib Akhtar and yeah, wow. So yeah, uh, so this is it. Uh, uh, then in death overs, you can see who did well in death overs too. Maybe from 17 to death overs. Okay, so it's Kagiswarawada with good bowling average and good batting, good bowling strike rate in death overs, but he didn't play that many games. Then it's come Lashit Malinga, the absolute beast in those overs, um, having a bowling strike rate of 15 and bowling average of 18.68. Yeah. So you can check out like who did well in which overs, how, uh, and all of these are cumulative. Okay, so people who took less wickets, suppose like people who took only 25 wickets, this is Sohail Tanvir. He played for one season and he has like great bowling average and great bowling strike rates. Yeah, Adam Zampa. These are new players who has, so like owners can cash in on these players who will probably do good because they are just starting out. Okay, so you can play along with these to check out which players did well in which overs and what is their wicket count, total wicket count, and yeah, how many dismissals they have scored in, and in which overs, in which kind of overs they did well. In middle overs, you can also check for middle overs who did well. Uh, you can see the central trend of middle overs, like yeah, Rajat Bhatia have uh, 82 dismissals, and okay, uh, Tikalam, even though they took less wickets, but they have good bowling average and very strike rate. Okay. Uh, yeah. Uh, now let's look at maximum 4 and 5 wickets haul. So Vinay Kumar, maximum 4 and 5 wickets haul. These are the top 10 players who has maximum 4 and 5 wickets haul. And not surprisingly, Lashik Malinga have like have maximum number of 4 and 5 wickets haul. Sunil Narine is not far behind, and he might catch up to him. Uh, and they are sorted according to their bowling strike rate. Sorry, they are according to their bowling average. And now the fielder stats. Obviously, MS Dhoni, Karthik, and Ravi Muthupa. They are like they are wicket keepers, so they have many dismissals as a fielder. MS Dhoni topping the chart with 159. Even MS Dhoni did really well in his batting department too, and Robin Uthappa too. Then Suresh Raina and AB de Villiers are like well-rounded players. Even Virat Kohli is there too. So these are the players which teams can cash on, which teams can count on. So, yeah. Uh, Even Kieran Pollard having good batting average in final overs and at the same time great fielder stats. And yeah. Now Okay, now let's look at the team statistics. So here, like you can see Chennai Super Kings. Uh, Chennai Super Kings. The number of wins over the years for Deccan Chargers, Delhi Capitals, Kings 11 Punjab, Mumbai Indians, Rajasthan Royals. Okay, and you can see who won maximum number of uh, uh, player of the match for each team. Like MS Dhoni 150, Suresh Raina 12, Michael Hussey 10. Okay, and we can see for which year, suppose in 2008, Watson won 4, Pathan won 4. Suppose for 2010, Gambhir 2, and yeah, just like that for 2011, we can also check uh, at the stats. We can play along with this and check which years who did which player contributed most and which teams won most. Okay. On average, we can see like player teams usually win about 12 to 10 to 8 matches. Now, count out winners like Mumbai Indians have most the maximum number of wins of 109, then Chennai Super Kings, and then Kolkata Knight Riders, which is obvious considering their success. Uh, Now, you can also see like in 2008, Rajasthan Royals won maximum number of matches. Then in 2019, Mumbai Indians have maximum number of matches. 2018 and 19, Chennai Super Kings have maximum number of matches. Okay. And finally, the things we can check is tossing. Toss determines a lot of things. So whenever a team choose to field, when they win the toss and they win the toss and they choose to field, you can see like a trend, like they win maximum number of times when it comes to fielding. But when it comes to batting, the choosing to bat when you win the toss is probably not very wise idea. So yeah, like you can see like Delhi Daredevils won the toss when chose to field, when they won the toss, won 24 games, and when they won the toss and chose to bat, they won only 11 times. But there is a consistency for Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings, who have probably equal share of wins for both fielding and batting when they win the toss. Okay. Thank you.